Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
NeverTrumper admits Trump has done more for America than he ever thought possible. During the 2016 election season, a number of establishment Republicans and true conservatives declared themselves to be NeverTrump, with a stated purpose of never supporting the candidacy of Donald Trump, for reasons. For the vast majority of Americans who may have had misgivings about candidate Trump, the #NeverTrump movement ended on November 8, 2016, with his election, but a few have persisted with their hate and joined the left's resistance against the sitting president. Though he may have lagged somewhat behind other former NeverTrumpers, National Review editor Rich Lowry has now attempted to extricate himself from that position by publicly noting how good a job Trump has done over the course of his first year in office. Watch as now former NeverTrump Rich Lowry explained to MSNBC Morning Joe hosts why he gave Trump an A+ grade for his first year. "I've been wrong about two things with this presidency," Lowry began. 1. Either we'd see really an orthodox policy and an unorthodox approach to the agenda, whereas it's been an utterly conventional Republican agenda, with some exceptions. And on some things like energy, deregulation, judges, we really have seen like an A+ agenda, he added. A stuttering Joe Scarborough was quick to mention that, ideologically, conservatives have long wanted good tax policy, regulatory policy, and solid conservative judges. Over at Hot Air, another NeverTrumper who hasn't yet fully wavered from an anti-Trump position is a pundit, who pointed out that despite the failure to repeal Obamacare, there was much to like from Trump's first year, policy-wise. AP wrote, "We've gotten tax cuts, some deregulation, a crop of mostly solid judges capped by Neil Gorsuch, the continued eradication of ISIS, and a Dow that seems to set a new record every week." The worst fears of the NeverTrumpers have not come to pass, yet, in that there has been no major trade war with China or nuclear exchange with North Korea, nor has Trump governed like a Democrat or tossed aside the Constitution to rule by executive fiat as his predecessor so often did. If not for the tweets, OMG, the tweets. More NeverTrumpers might be compelled to shed the Never from their title going forward, as Lowry appears to have done. In truth, though Trump may not be a true conservative per se, he has nevertheless assembled an astonishingly conservative cabinet that is implementing an incredibly conservative agenda, one that has unmistakably brightened our nation's future. Through Trump's policies, the military is being rebuilt and strengthened, as is the economy via deregulation and lower taxes, as well as the judiciary branch with originalist constitutional judges. It remains to be seen if the rest of the reluctant NeverTrumpers will eventually admit that the president is none of the things they so fervently warned he was in 2016, and take note that he literally saved this country from slipping further into a progressive dystopia under a continuation of former President Barack Obama's destructive policies via failed candidate Hillary Clinton. Please share this on Facebook and Twitter if you are glad to see NeverTrumpers like National Review's Rich Lowry coming around to admit that President Trump has done an excellent job as president thus far. What do you think of Lowry giving Trump an A+ for his first year as president? Scroll down to comment below.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.